Welcome to you, my name's Dale, and this is Dale's Addiction. Today I am bringing you my picks of the best luxury designer handbags for the spring-summer of 2022, and I'm talking about the Northern Hemisphere spring-summer because we are currently in it, that you can buy now or that are dropping very soon. A word of warning, there are 0 Chanel bags in this video. And there's a reason for that. This video was requested, and I'm very happy to say that I did have it in my list of things because you guys, especially the people who follow me on Instagram, just bomb my Instagram DMs with bags that you think I'll love. And honestly, it's a wonder that I have any money left. You know me too well, and I thank you so much for sharing all the goodness with me. I'm in super dire straits when it comes to the bags that are coming over the next 3 to 6 months. I really am. But I do think this is kind of my sweet spot, the spring-summer kind of area, because if you're not already aware, I live on the eastern seaboard of Australia where the climate is pretty temperate all year round. It's a coastal lifestyle. This is where I thrive. So I'd like to pay special thanks to E.T., who said, I've just thought of a video. Please do a video on what's coming up in Dior and Fendi. There's lots of videos on Chanel, but not these two. So that's one of the reasons why there's nothing from Chanel. The other reason why there's nothing from Chanel is because I'm not interested in anything from Chanel, and this video is my picks. So there's no baby pinks, there's no pastels, Chanel is so repetitive lately. It's actually getting really boring. For me, anyway. So, no offense if you are into all of that. I am. I think it's pretty, but we've seen it before, and I'm just tired of it. So, I'm going to show you instead what my picks are for spring-summer. And it will probably be no surprise to you because I've got some of these or styles like them in my collection currently. But these are some things that you might want to have a look into. I've got my phone here because I've got screenshots so that I can share with you what I have picked out. And I'm only sharing the ones that I'm interested in buying, have bought, or want to look more closely at. So I realise this will not be a fully comprehensive list. I will stop giving disclaimers now and just give you my opinion. All right, so the first house that we're going to talk about is none other than Dior. Now, Dior inspired this dress choice today. This dress, I've had lots of queries. I have this one, and I'll put a full-length shot of me wearing it. And I also have a kind of tan and white pattern as well. Very Dior vibes. I bought it from Saint Frock. I will link their details in the description box below. So many people are asking me about it. They say they've restocked, but they've only got really large sizes at the moment. I actually sized up in this one, and it is too big. So when this comes back into stock, I'll be buying it again in my regular size, which fit perfectly. But it's 100% cotton. It feels great on. It's got all the things that you need for a great summer look. I'm not sponsored to share this with you. It's just that so many people are asking. I thought I'd address it straight up. Okay, so back to Dior. Where were we? Well, obviously, Dior's fabulous wicker range. So if you have not seen my unboxing of this beautiful My Lady Dior in the wicker, where have you been? Go and check that one out. I'll link it above. That bag also comes in a number of combinations. There is the latte colour, and a few people have contacted me on Instagram and said, I have ordered that bag. It's absolutely stunning. For me, cool colours work best, so you'll probably see that theme in the bags that I choose as well, which is why I didn't choose that one. And there is also a really sweet pink one, so it's kind of baby pink, but it's got like a neon pink pouch inside of it. The other great bag from this collection is the wicker bucket bag. It's a natural wicker instead of the kind of bleached wicker that my bag is. I know somebody that's buying that soon, and maybe you follow her on Instagram and maybe you don't, but when she does reveal it, I will share her reveal on my Instagram channel. So if you don't follow me at Instagram, please do. There's lots of stuff that I post there in stories that I don't share here on YouTube, and it's a bit more fun, a bit more interactive over there. I also do Instagram lives pretty much every weekend. So if you've ever caught one of those, we've had some good chats. We usually get about 20 or 30 people on there. It's a random time. Enough plugging. Anyway, Dior, Wicker, amazing. Dior are also doing some fabulous Ruffia bags, and they've got quite a selection of the Ruffia bags in the small book tote, which would be my pick. I guess the other ones are a little brown for me, but if you like the tans and the neutrals, then you'll probably love the medium Lady Dior. There's a vanity case, there's a pouch, which would be really good, or if you just want a touch of Ruffia, there's actually like a little phone bag, so it literally just fits a phone in it. And I think that's probably, a good option to get a touch of it, because these pieces are not cheaper. And they're not leather. Surprise, surprise. One of my unpopular opinions. I'll link that video above too. Now, the other thing that Dior have coming, which is why I said I'm going to be in a bit of trouble with Dior this year and Fendi, which prompted the request, is that Dior are bringing out the micro Lady Diors in these fun summer colours. Now, these might have had something to do with the Louis Vuitton rainbow Almas that came out. We'll get to those. But these micro Lady Diors, if I was going to buy another Lady Dior, one of these ridiculous little bags might be something that I'd look into. The challenge is they are so expensive. So my friend Nadia sent me this screenshot from Kenny.Dior Hotel Van Instagram page, which you'll be able to see that when I put it on the screen here. $4,600. And I don't even know if that's Australian dollars or that's US. If that's US, I would die. I will roll over and, die. But look at them. The green colour is spectacular. I already have a green bag, so I won't be buying that, but I like it. The yellow is really sweet. I love the pink. It looks a lot like Louis Vuitton's Alma in the dragon fruit. As I said, we'll get to that. And the blue is just vibrant pop. So these are really exciting from Dior as well. And then one of the favourite things that caught my eye, again, Nadia sent this to me. So Nadia is a very, very bad influence on me. The Caro bag is coming out in coloured denims with matching hardware. So there's always been the Caro bag with the faded denim and gold hardware. Well, now there is a pink denim with pink hardware. There is a green denim with green hardware. I mean, there's also a green leather. I don't know about the green leather one, but I do like the denim options. So they have also caught my eye. Dior have some D-Way slides coming soon as well. Again, Nadia sent me these, and to be quite honest, if I can wear mine in quickly enough, then I might progress to buying a second pair. These are super fun in the blues and pinks, which is always an iconic combination. But the yellow and baby pink, I love. It's so unique and different, and it will look great against a bronzed, sun-kissed look. So keep an eye out for Dior, because there's lots of pretty things coming. Let's move on to Louis Vuitton. I'm going to try and keep this one nice and snappy. I'm looking at the clock and going, how are you going to fit all this in? All right, so Louis Vuitton, on the 1st of January, they launched their Rainbow Almas, and those Almas I showed you in the vlog that I did when I went to Louis Vuitton and purchased my denim Speedy, which is up the top there. So these little Almas are really sweet, and if I had all the money in the world, I'd have a collection of these, even with that strap that I don't particularly like. So this pink one is, I think it's called dragon fruit colour. Then there's a yellow one, which is really cool as well. The green, which initially drew my attention, and a beautiful periwinkle blue colour. So Some very, very pretty bags at Louis Vuitton. But here's another thing. A sneaky insider posted on their stories, which I cannot see, which is LV Duron, is the Instagram page, and it's a private account, so you need to request to follow them. Louis Vuitton is bringing out a Ruffia summer bag called the Saint Jacques, and a petite bucket bag. Apologies for the photo quality here. They've got watermarks on them, but oh my god. That St. Jacques bag, like, how good would that be for a beach bag with a flex, honestly? We don't talk about flexes. Yes, we do. We do. It's summertime. Everyone's flexing. And your bag will distract from any insecurities that you might have. What else have we got at Louis Vuitton? They are going to have slides as well in a Ruffia type style. I do not have a picture of those. Also, it's no surprise to you that I am throwing in the Kazan bag. I fell in love with the orchid colour when I went into the boutique recently. I just love the size of it and the fact that the chain has the coloured inlay. It's just stunning. And that comes in orchid and emerald, which is a beautiful green. And it was Ash from Ashette Luxe that filled my DMs with the Louis Vuitton Ruffia bags and slides. So another example of somebody feeding me luxury content. You think YouTubers are to blame? No, you guys are to blame. The next person on my hit list, Nick Snell, DM'd me and shared with me the fact that Giorgio Armani are releasing a Ruffia tote, or hobo. I think it's a hobo. This bag is absolutely beautiful. It's one of the most chic designs of a Ruffia bag I've ever seen. I imagine this on the French Riviera. It's just absolutely stunning. He sent it to me in pounds. I'm not sure if you can get this one in Australia, but check out the Giorgio Armani website because, wow. If you want something that just has a little bit more room and a little bit more elegance that's not as in your face as my wicker bag, you might really like this one. So thanks, Nick, for sharing. Let's move on to Fendi. Now, Fendi are filling their stories and their Instagram grid at the moment with their releases for this coming week. Now, last week, my essay at Fendi told me that the first drop will be the 10th of February here, and then there'll be a drop later in the month. And I got to see a sneak peek of some of those things, and one was the painted baguette that I will show you in this video. There's also a number of muted, the chain baguettes, so that newer style baguette in like a cement colour and a rose pink. I don't have photos of that, but there is lots of painting on the bag, and that's from the fashion illustrator Antonio Lopez. And you would have seen these on the catwalk. It was one of the very memorable things. So coated canvas bags with painted illustrations on them in really vibrant, pretty colours, and lots of pastels coming from Fendi again too. So I don't have a lot of specifics, just what's coming out on Instagram every day, but the overall kind of vibe from Fendi is something that I'm really interested in, so watch this space. If you didn't catch my Fendi Baguette review, then you would have missed the fact that on the website currently, although not available, the Fendi Purple Sequin Baguette and the pink baguette that was featured in And Just Like That are listed on the website, not available. So they are coming. People are ordering them and they are coming. From what I know from my friend Nadia is that they're taking 100% deposit, and that's a $6,300 lotto ticket as far as we know. There's no guarantee that you will get a bag, but get yourself a Fendi SA Quick Smart if you want to get onto one of those bags for the spring-summer season. Prada, very quickly. Prada, I think, consistently do wicker and raffia and straw and corn husk really, really well. And I stopped picking my favourites and I just ended up with a whole heap of bags that I really, really like. They're so unique. They're really well done, and I think that they're timeless. There's nothing really trendy about their bags, and they're all really useful. I guess it just depends how much you want to spend. I think the re-edition 2005 Ruffia bag is really interesting as well if you want that bag with a bit of a flex so that you can kind of go from day to night on your holiday without having a tote. But there's so many. I'm just scrolling through them all. There's something for everyone. So if you're after a natural fibre bag, go to Prada. One other little honourable mention from Prada is that terry cloth mini re-edition. Now that's something a little bit extra. Not everyone will be up for that, but if I had unlimited funds, I would buy that bag just because of how fun it is. If you liked Fendi's basket bag, I mean, this is a bit more of an investment, but from Balenciaga, there is a honourable mention to the Bistro basket bag in the extra, extra small size. So cute, but there's also a larger size as well. These come in really fun colours, and they do mix that raffia or wicker style along with the colour, so that works perfectly. Now let's go to Gucci. Well, I still cannot look past the Gucci bamboo handle bag, of which I have already indulged. This is the mini in green, and this comes in a small, which is a bit larger than this one as well. The colour palette for these bags is fantastic. The white stole my heart and was a close second in the larger size, and they also have a mirror inside of them. They are a bit heavier, but like, this is a bag that is just, you just got to have one, don't you? Like, it's just so interesting. They come in like a periwinkle blue, a pink, an orange. There's the black on black, there's a brown leather, so more of the classic original style, and there's also those giant GG prints, and they come in the mini and the small size as well. So highly recommend one of these. I think any kind of natural textures at summertime paired with a really bright, fun colour from the early 2000s, I think is just a winning combination all round. I did say there wouldn't be anything from Chanel, but then I remembered that there were two pieces in my recent shopping vlog that I quite loved from Chanel, and they were both Deville Totes, and they had a raffia and black leather and a raffia and like a natural tan leather, and I thought that they were really quite nice if you're into a Deville tote. And again, if I had unlimited funds, I'd definitely add one of those to my collection. But they're the bags that I think are the best to buy now, what's available right now, and right now is the 7th of February, and I'm in Australia, and that's what I can see. If I had unlimited funds, I would be picking something from each of those categories that I have shared with you today. Summertime bags just make me so excited, because I know that I will get a good 9 months out of those bags. If you don't want to go so far into having a seasonal bag and you want something that's a little bit more friendly for all year round, something that I think works fantastic through the whole year is white. A chalky white, not a white, will be a great bag for you to move through the spring, summer, and then to go into your winter whites wardrobe. And I know that especially now that I have a beautiful white woolen long coat, I can wear this bag with it because I'm not going to get colour transfer, and it looks super chic in the winter. I'm not at the place where I will wear white boots yet, but I do love a white bag. So if you want a spring-summer bag, or you want to invest in a spring-summer bag and you don't want it to be too limited, then consider white. But as I say, I think a more chalky kind of off-white rather than a really bright white is a better option, because it goes with more things. It's more of a neutral, which you will rarely hear me say on this channel. If you're new here, surprise, surprise, I'm not a big fan of neutrals. So, or should I say, my neutrals might be very different to your neutrals. So that's everything I wanted to share. I said it would be quick. It's not been so quick. Apologies for that, but so much to share. So exciting. What are you going to pick up this spring and summer? I want to know, because I tell you what, if you thought, like me, that you weren't going to be spending any money at Fendi and Dior this year, they are going to be real problems for me. I think those bags at Louis Vuitton are probably going to pose some problems for me as well. I'm eating words left, right and centre, but I'm super excited about it too. So if you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. I put out videos on Wednesdays and Sundays, so I'll see you in my next one. Bye!